All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our second admission talk of the spring semester. Once again, my name is Matt Hargis. I'm the Director of Recruitment here in the Office of Admission, and we appreciate you taking a few minutes to join us today. As I said a couple weeks ago, we're going to kind of film a few of these throughout the spring as we kind of navigate through the end of your senior year and kind of all the things that may be going on when it comes to housing and orientation and whatnot. And so today, again, these are going to be quick, kind of informational type videos. They're going to be housed on our YouTube channel, so you'll be able to go back and rewatch them as many times as you need. But today we've got some special guests with us. We're going to have our new student orientation team that is going to join us and share a little bit of information about kind of what to expect at orientation, which will be taking place in the summer. They'll probably say this a couple times, but a short little plug. If you have not signed up for new student orientation, please make sure to do that. You can find that information in your new student center. And so at this time, I'm going to turn it over and let our team introduce themselves real quick.
Hi everyone, my name is Rafael Arcega Garcia and I'm the Assistant Dean for Admissions and New Student Orientation.
Hello, everyone. My name is Noelle Chesser, and I'm the Assistant Director for New Student Orientation and Recruitment here at the U of A.
Hi, y'all. My name is Callie Jackson, and I am the coordinator for new student orientation and recruitment here.
All right, fantastic. So Noelle is going to now share her screen as they're going to kind of run through again a couple of slides. And Raphael, I'll let you take it away.
Thank you. And so some of you might be wondering, what is New Student Orientation? Well, this is kind of like the last official event before each and every single one of you becomes a student here at the University of Arkansas. Think about the perfect opportunity not only to learn more about the U of A, the campus, the services and resources that we have available for you to be successful here. But this is also the place and time when each and every single one of you is going to meet with an academic advisor to talk about classes, your specific academic program, and to have a classes schedule. So this is the moment. This is the point for you to officially have the classes for your fall semester. There's been a few questions as to whether or not this is something that is a requirement. And yes, it is a requirement for every new freshman student to attend an orientation session. We have plenty of sessions available throughout the summer. There is also a fee, but know that there is nothing that you pay up front. So whenever you register, you're not paying anything. This is something that is going to be added to your account. Okay. Parents can come and attend with you, your family members, your friends, your supporting group can come and be with you during the day. There's going to be a lot of information that pertains to both you and your guests or your parents. And so I want to direct you over to our website, orientation.uark.edu. There you can find a lot of frequently asked questions that can help you guide you through the process and answer some of the questions that you may have. Now, let's talk about the sessions that we have.
All right, so we have a couple of different session types. Before we get into those different types and what all they include, I do want to stress that we have orientation sessions during the months of May, June, and August. Regardless of whichever session you choose, you will have a fair chance to schedule the classes that you will need for your degree program. We slowly release classes for each session over the course of the summer, so you will have a fair shot no matter which date you choose. You're able to choose which one, which session, and which date best suits you and your busy summer schedules. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and talk a little bit about what the differences are between those session types. We have a traditional 2-day session. So it starts in the afternoon on day one, runs through the evening on day one, starts early in the morning on day two, and then will end around 5 p.m. at the latest on day two. So you can really expect to have about a day and a half of being with our program and being in orientation. So again, the 2 day session, it has presented content where you'll hear from a variety of different campus partners and resources, making sure that you are well prepared and know exactly what you need to know before you arrive and be an official student on our campus. You will enroll in your classes, like Raphael said, so you will leave with a finalized class schedule and you'll meet with your academic college and advisors to do that. You'll have the chance to connect with other students and get to know them as well as current students with our orientation leaders who can maybe give you a few tips and tricks and insiders on things to know about being a student. We have a few optional sessions that come with the 2 day session because it does have a little bit more time. It provides students a chance to attend optional sessions such as the Honors College presentation, campus resource fair, Greek life presentation, and meet the chapter fair, optional campus and selected residential hall tours. And then you also are able to opt in to stay on campus overnight. We will provide housing to students who opt into this at our Founders Residential Hall. It's a traditional style residential hall. And so you're able to get a chance to see what it is like to live on our campus for a night. So I do want to say that if you do plan to opt into a 2 day orientation session and want to stay overnight, you definitely want to make sure to pack the correct things. You will need to include bedding, sheets, blanket, and pillows, towels, and any toiletries into your packing list. Those will not be provided. So make sure that you include those and bring those along with you. Here soon, I would say in the next few weeks, you will be receiving an email that allows you to opt into overnight accommodations. If you even have the smallest amount of interest to stay overnight, we highly recommend to go ahead and opt in, as it's easier to decline it once you arrive if you change your mind than it is to opt in of day of. So go ahead and opt into it ahead of time, and if you change your mind, we can cancel that. So, moving on after that, we have an accelerated 1 day session. And this one is very quick, very fast. And so it starts around 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, and it wraps up at 5 p.m. As you can see, we have all of the required information that you'll need, like presented content, academic advising, and class registration. You also have the optionals honors college presentation and the campus resource fair as well. But those other optional activities are not provided on a 1 day session. So, something to keep in mind if you're really familiar with campus and you feel like you've got a good handle on things and you know what's going on, a 1 day session might work best for you, and especially with your, depending on your summer schedule. But if you really want to take the chance to get to know campus and really settle in and feel good, then we really recommend doing that 2 day session. So you have a chance to kind of munch on the information, settle in on it, and get to feel comfortable with being on campus.
All right. And so some of you might have already registered for your orientation session. Maybe you did that as soon as you were admitted, and now you can't quite remember what session that you enrolled in or registered for. But you can double check your registration in your new Student Center portal. So that admitted student portal where you heard your decision back from the U of A, and that's where you registered for your orientation session. So when you log into your new Student Center portal on that main page, scroll down just a little bit and you'll see what we have here on our screen, what looks like the enrollment checklist. If you click on the orientation tab, that will help you review your current orientation registration. So like our friend here on the screen is registered for our 1 day session on May 29th, so that they know exactly, what day they're coming for orientation. But we also understand that sometimes summer schedules shift around and maybe you need to change your orientation session. Maybe you registered back in October, November. Now something's come up and you need to view availability. You can still view availability and switch your session in your new Student Center portal. So that is something very easy to do. Like we had on our previous screen, if you go to your new Student Center portal, check the enrollment or the orientation tab in the enrollment checklist, click on Manage Your Session. It'll take you to our main orientation screen within the new Student Center portal. Scroll down just a little bit as you go through that portal, and you'll see a red bar that says Available Dates. and then the name of your academic college listed underneath. So our friend here on our screen is a member of the Dale Bumpers College of Agriculture and Life Sciences. And so if they were to reschedule their session, they can see all of the available dates so that when they cancel their session, they know that there is a date available that they are interested in. So once you go back up to the top, click Manage Your Session again, you'll be prompted to cancel your session and then reschedule for the date that best fits you for your summer. Like Raphael mentioned earlier, there's a lot of great resources on our website, and we do have step-by-step instructions listed on our website for those who are interested in switching around their orientation session. So you can always reference that, and we've got a really great step-by-step video listed on the website as well.
Once you've registered for an orientation session, we're going to begin communicating with you. Now, one of those communication is going to be a survey. We want to make sure that you are registered or pre-registered for the classes. We want to know exactly how many classes we need to have available for all the students that are going to be joining the University of Arkansas. So it is important for each and every single one of you to check your email and complete that pre-orientation or pre-enrollment survey. We're going to be asking you questions as to whether or not you're coming to the University of Arkansas with college credits, whether you have taken AP or if you are part of the IB program at your school, any college level courses that can give you credit here, we want to know so that, again, as the advisors work on pre-registering students into classes, that they have the most accurate and up-to-date information. So please, soon after you register here in a few weeks, the survey is going to start going out. So please take a moment, complete it, provide us with that information so that we can pass that along to your academic advisor in your college, right? I know this has been brief and it's a lot of information. So if you have any questions, please do not hesitate and contact us. As you can see on the screen, all of our contact information is available. Give us a call, send us a text, send us an email, and we'll be happy to assist. And we cannot wait to see each and every single one of you at orientation this summer. Matt, back to you.
Fantastic. All right. Thank you, Raphael, Noel, and Callie for joining me today. Again, a couple quick takeaways. If you have not registered, please try to go out and try to find the one that best works for you. If you have registered, be on the lookout for that survey that will be coming out here just in a couple weeks, as Raphael said. So exciting times. Orientation is certainly kind of the culmination of the recruitment process and getting ready to actually set foot on campus as a full University of Arkansas student. So can't wait for that the summer to get here, and be on the lookout again for our next video. I'll be here in a couple weeks, yeah, we look forward to it. So with that said, we'll sign off for today. Hope everybody has a great rest of your day, and go Hogs, everyone.